Have you ever returned from a trip to find that things were not the way that you left them? Well, in today's Elliott Confidential podcast, we're going to talk about leaving and coming back, because we've been gone from the U.S. for so long and now we came back. So that's our question of the week is, have you ever left and then come back to find things are not as you left them? What do you think, Aiden? Like, have things changed? Like we were at the grocery store yesterday and you were complaining about the prices that have gone up with all the inflation.
Yeah, the prices have gone up.
They have.
By a lot.
Yeah.
More than I would have anticipated. I thought inflation's gone down, but apparently for grocery store goods, it's gone up even more.
Yeah.
So I was upset by that. I thought, oh, it's not going to look that bad because I was in the U.S. not too long ago, but then I came back and it's even more expensive. It's ridiculous. Though, something interesting that I noticed is compared to people in Europe, people here in the U.S. are a lot more outgoing. I mean, when we were out in the countryside in Europe, obviously, people talk to each other on the street or, in the grocery store. But here, even in the city, compared to Europe, people are way more outgoing. In the city in Europe, no one talks to each other. People pretend like other people don't exist. Here, you're in the grocery store, checking out. They're having a full-blown conversation like they're their mother or something. And you go out into the street, people will call out to each other. Oh, hey, buddy, I know who you are.
Did they do really? They did that to you?
And it doesn't even look like they know who they are.
If someone tells me that they know who I am, I run the other way.
It doesn't make any sense because there's a million people here. How do you know that person on the street? This has happened multiple times.
There's a level of familiarity that you don't get in places like Europe. In Europe, everyone kind of keeps themselves.
It's reverse culture shock coming back.
It is a little bit of culture shock.
But I kind of like it.
Yes.
I kind of like it.
And then there's jet lag.
It's kind of heartwarming.
Aaron, I know that you and I have really struggled with the jet lag.
Yeah, 9 hours of jet lag is nothing to sneeze at.
Oh yeah, coming in from Denmark, it's 8 or 9 time
I'm still
zones.
tired. I'm tired. Right now, we're recording this in the afternoon Pacific time, and I'm ready to go to sleep.
Yeah.
All right, but we're not going to go to sleep because we've got a lot to talk about. First of all, don't forget our question. We want you to tell us about coming back and then finding that things were not as you left them. I think that we're going to get a really good discussion from there. And as always, we will read your comments in the next podcast. We have a very special treat for you, though. You know how we were talking about how this podcast is becoming a food podcast?
We have food to eat.
We have something we can't wait to share with you. So stick with us.
I can't wait to eat the food on camera and show you guys.
It's going to be cool and delicious.
Yeah.
All right. We spent this morning, Aaron and I got up very early and we hiked up Camelback.
Yeah. And that was no fun. Honestly, I said to Dad, the motto of this place should be, if you don't kill yourself on the way up, you'll feel like killing yourself on the way down.
Yes.
And we mean it. Like, if you go up that trail, firstly, it's slippery, it's silty, and there's all these people up in the morning because there's really only one time to take that trail, which is early in the morning. And it's everyone and their mom that goes to the gym.
Just to give you a little background, Camelback is that mountain that you see in Phoenix, the really big one. It's right near Scottsdale, and it looks like it's something that's really easy to hike up. It is not easy. There are 2 sections there that are just all rocks and almost like a cliff, I would say. This is a warning sign that greets you when you start up the Echo Canyon portion, which is where we went. It's a sign that says, "Heat kills. Every year, visitors die."
This is the sign that meets you when you get to the trailhead.
Yeah,
that says this trail is rated extremely difficult. Do black diamonds.
Yeah, it is. Now, I was kind of crazy. I went with my street shoes. They're not hiking boots, and I really regret that because it's either you're climbing up a cliff or you're climbing up like this gravelly dirt kind of section, and you're sliding around. If you don't have the right shoes, you're going to slide around.
And you guys went on it this time, but I had been on Camelback a long time ago with you two, and I don't know, was I like 12, 13? All I remember is that it was a traumatizing experience.
It was. Okay, so let's just talk about the trauma a little bit here. This is this is one of the less steep sections here. You can see Aaron is getting ready to climb and people are coming up and down. Once you get to the top though, it's beautiful. And this is Aaron standing there, and behind him is, I think that's part of Scottsdale there, but it's a beautiful 360-degree view. What did you think, Aaron?
I think the view is nice. Now, is it worth going up all that and going through the trouble? No, I don't think so.
That's 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. One of the other things that we did is we went to a place called The Farm.
The Farm at South Mountain.
And Ian's getting excited because he actually made a video.
I made a video.
Let's see if we can roll that video right now.
Let's roll the video right now, guys.
All right.
Take a look at this.
Today we went to the farm at South Mountain to learn about their sustainability efforts and what it's like to farm in the Phoenix metropolitan area.
Can you talk about the growing seasons that you have here?
Arizona has one of the longest growing seasons out of all the states, which is really beautiful. Our geese and our chickens are for eggs.
You supply there's like 3 restaurants here. You supply all the restaurants.
Chef just texted me. He was like, I need more cucumbers. So I just run out there and more cucumbers and take them to the kitchen. Yeah. But it's really, really fun. We are coming into like our big growing season, right? You can plant all the things, which is amazing. Wow. This summer we just solarized everything. So that's a natural way of killing weeds. I love them, so I planted them.
Oh, she planted it because she liked it. Very wholesome story, and I'd like to hear your guys' opinion on the farm at South Mountain.
Well, that was a very corporate video that you made, but it also kind of seemed very almost ironic.
This was very serious.
Ironic.
This was very serious. Yes. They have their sustainability efforts.
Yes.
Matter of fact, they're doing things a lot better and more efficiently than many of the places we went to in Europe, and I admire them for that. And this is a very, very interesting, very insightful destination for anyone interested in sustainability, and we highly recommend anyone go there. And I'm actually offended that you would possibly ever think that there's anything ironic about that video.
Aiden has a very quirky sense of humor, as you'll see in just 1 minute. Aaron, what did you think of the video? Oh, look, here's a picture of Juanita. This is what she actually looks like when she's not moving around, and she had lots of crops that she was talking about there.
Mm. So, I mean, the video was great. Okay.
Yeah. They also have 3 restaurants on site. We had lunch at one of them, and I think the highlight was the tomato soup. Get the tomato soup when you're there.
It's very good.
Yeah. One of the first things that we did when we got to Phoenix was we drove back to our old haunts in Sedona.
We lived there for 11 months, I think, during the pandemic.
We've lived there for a while. We lived there twice. Once during the pandemic and then before the pandemic. All told, maybe we've been there for a total of a year.
Yeah, about a year.
Okay, so this was the Teacup trailhead that we went up, and it's only about 1/3 of a mile, but it is pretty steep. It's not as steep as Camelback, but
it's still very fun. And we made this video about the experience. Roll the video.
Today, we're experiencing the hikiest of middle-of-day lunch breaks, exploring through the red rocks of Sedona.
Hikers.
Once we arrived, we were so excited to get on the trails, we couldn't contain our excitement.
I'm having so much fun! We're having a hike of a time here in the beautiful red rocks of awesome Sedona.
And on our hike up, we kept our spirits up.
I can't wait to see what's at the top.
Isn't this exciting, guys?
I'm really tired. Could we stop for a second? No food for a week. No food? I just want to stop.
I don't care. You're a disappointment, son.
Oh, I guess I am. Stop recording me. I don't consent.
And at the end,
We made it to the top. Wow.
we finally unlocked our inner chi and relinquished our bodily autonomy to the energy vortexes.
Good shots.
Yay, we had a fun time in Sedona.
Hip hip hooray.
What a great place.
And have a hike-tastic weekday, guys.
See you next time, guys.
Well,
Okay, now for the record, I never say to you those words that I'm disappointed in you, son, and I never deprive you of food. You told me to say those things in the video. Now, when I'm disappointed, you'll know because I'll give you the look.
well, I think the takeaway from the video is, to our viewers, we highly recommend you relinquish your bodily autonomy to the energy vortexes. It's a very fun experience. You look like one of those magician DVDs that you buy out in Las Vegas. When on the cover they're like, magic.
I had good direction for that one.
Yeah, I was directing him.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go do some photos of this place because the photos are remarkable. This is actually right after you had directed me in your video, and you were going to do a portion where you jumped off the cliff.
Yeah, I thought that was a little bit too racy.
Yeah, I didn't want
to.
Instead, I took a picture of you.
It was in poor taste, so I cut it out.
This is the area of Sedona right near Airport Loop Trail where we used to live. It's a nice place.
Yeah, you could walk from here to our house within like 20 minutes.
Aaron, what is your favorite trail in Sedona? Because there's so many of them.
My favorite trail, I have to say, it was to the top of Cathedral Rock. Really, there's a special trail that we used to take, which was from the parking lot's called Old Post Trailhead Parking Lot. And you would go from there all the way down to a camping site where there's a river. You'd take a big old log, use that to get across the river.
Or jump.
Yeah, and then you would do Cathedral Rock. And it took like 4.5, 5 hours to do it, but it was worth it. It was my favorite hike there.
I agree with you.
Yes, and whenever we go to Sedona nowadays, we always have our food routine where we get all of the yummiest, tastiest foods in town and we eat them.
That's true.
So we went over to Whole Foods and we really like fermented foods, so we bought a big container of Synergy Guava Goddess kombucha, pickles, and kimchi, and hummus with extra tahini, and Pizza Lisa pizza, because Pizza Lisa makes the best pizza in Sedona, and actually it's so good that if you're in Arizona, we recommend you venture out to try some Pizza Lisa.
Yeah, they have really good pizza, and this pictures here of us over at the park eating after we hiked up to Teacup.
It was so scrumptious.
It was really, really good.
We went
it was
we ate
the highlight of the day. Aaron, you're kind of a picky eater. You like eating healthy food. This is pretty healthy, right? I mean, this pizza
lots of fermented foods,
lots of fermentation and good. Like it's all vegan.
Yeah, one of my favorite things to eat back when we were in Sedona is Pizza Lisa pizza with hummus. And, it was unfortunate that at the time that we got our pizza, they didn't get the oven at full.
Oh, yeah,
it was so early that the oven wasn't at full heat, so the bottom was it wasn't crispy enough.
Yeah, it was very dry, unfortunately. But it was still a great experience. We definitely...
So just for
and that's what happens when you try to eat lunch at 11 o'clock in the morning because of jet lag. That when you get the pizzas,
but also,
oven's not hot.
For the audience to know, if you do want to go to Pizza Lisa, go later in the day. Because we actually had like a 40-minute wait for the pizzas because it was so early. And I'm willing to bet that's partially because of the oven. And then, you get it and the oven's not hot enough even. So who cares,
We will have much more from Arizona because we're going to be here for a little while longer before we head off to our next destination. So we'll do that soon. We wanted to get to your comments from last week, though, because we had so many. Our question of the week was, have you ever visited a place that you liked so much that you wanted to move there? And did you move there? So we should start with Sam, and I'm just going to speak for Aiden. Sorry, Sam, that I haven't emailed you back.
I did email her.
Oh, you did email her back?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
I emailed her. I was like, thank you.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. I really apologize.
We have like a running gag now. Like, sorry, Sam. Anyway, Sam says, the first time we landed in New Zealand, descending over the offshore islands, the otherworldly blues of the sea, the vibrant green of the land, this is poetic, and the fresh smell of the air upon landing, I knew I wanted to live there. And you know something, Sam? We totally agree with you. We love New Zealand, and we've been back, and we're going back again because we love New Zealand so much.
That message is so well written. I want to read the rest, actually. As we disembarked, I told my husband of immediate visceral feeling. We're home. We bought a home on the beach on Auckland's North Shore, and then later shifted to a home above the beach in Nelson on the South Island. My husband was working in the States, and I was telecommuting and could live anywhere. We had a bi-hemisphere marriage for several years. I was born and raised in Southern California, but New Zealand will always be the home of my heart. So well written, Sam. I'm glad I responded to your email, because otherwise maybe you'll find like a really clever way to insult me because you're
in
so
the comments,
bad that I don't respond to your emails. I'm sorry.
Be aware of her comments.
It's not you, it's everyone. I have a problem, okay? Let's hey, Toby. Toby has a message. Toby says...
Let's let Aaron do Toby.
Toby writes, well, we visited Costa Rica many years ago and liked it a lot. 6 months later, we went back and bought a house, thinking we would go there for a couple weeks during the summer and a couple weeks during the winter. After a few years, we decided to sell our Minneapolis home and move permanently to Costa Rica. That was 26 years ago, and it was the best move we ever made.
Costa Rica.
Costa Rica.
Wow.
Who would have
Yeah.
thought?
Who would
I've
have
heard a
thought?
lot of good things about Costa
Yeah,
Rica.
we've never been, but it's on our list.
We gotta visit.
Places to go, yeah, absolutely.
Steve writes, a place I'd move to in a heartbeat, Prague. We were there a couple of weeks ago, and I want to go back again just to wander the streets.
They have good beer there.
Yes.
Very good beer. Yeah.
Don't bring me there, otherwise I might drink too many beers.
Well, I grew up in Vienna, which is not that far away. It's nice. It's really nice.
I've never been to Prague.
The winters are a little bit cold, but other than that, really lots
wanna
of
go to
good
Prague.
culture. Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too. Bernard says, my favorite city, which we've been to a few times, is Brugge. There's just something about the city that's so comfortable and fun to walk around and has good food, and it's definitely not too crowded as long as you avoid the main square. And that was on our list this summer. We didn't make it, but next summer we probably will be back in Europe, and we are going to see if we can check it out.
We'll get to it.
Thank you for the recommendation.
Joyce writes, the place we love is Denmark, particularly Aalborg. The Danish way of life is so compelling that relocating was very tempting. If we were younger, we might have considered it. But then there's family, children, grandchildren, siblings, cousins, yada yada, that we don't want to abandon. That's what it would feel like. So we have our memories of a delightful country. Now,
I don't think you'd be abandoning them if you moved there.
Yeah, we have transatlantic flights.
Yeah, you could do what Sam did, kind of a bi-hemispherical relationship with your kids.
Yeah.
yeah, well, there was a Copenhagen flight to like Newark or whatever,
Yeah.
and it's only like, 4 hours? I mean, it's not that bad.
4 hours? That's a little bit long.
No, maybe not 4 hours.
You have our permission, Joyce. You can go. If you want to go, you can go.
Reminder, our question of this week is, have you ever left and then come back to the place that you came from and things were a little bit different? Let us know in the comments down below. That could mean societal problems, that could mean economic differences, or that could mean that you were burglarized. We'd like to hear all of it in the comments below. Let us know, and we hope you guys enjoyed the podcast.
I hope that... no, wait a second. We promised something very special.
Oh!
And here it is. Okay, so...
I got ahead of myself there. We got cookies to try.
yes, we do, and here they are. Okay, so these are special. They're called dough cookies. Dough. Oh, we gotta show those. Now,
yummy.
Here's the thing: is we love going to a place called Nami, which is a vegan restaurant here.
Arizona made.
Yeah, and so this is dough, and these are which ones are these?
These are cosmic dough. It says on the front. It says on the box.
It's got everything inside it.
These look yummers. They have coffee, chocolate, potato chips, and white chocolate.
And they're good.
And they are scrumdiddly-umptious.
Don't they have also espresso beans?
That'll be good for us because it'll get over jet lag.
It's so good. Oh my god. It's so good.
They put everything in here. So if you go to Phoenix, go eat at Nami's and pick up some of these. They're very good. And throw them in the oven. And
it's good.
Cheaper than going to the mall and buying cookies.
It's good. It's very good. It's really good. Okay, remember, send your answers in the comments below. And we hope you enjoyed the podcast. Next time, see you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.